Hey guys, Dad here. Valentine's Day is tomorrow, and tonight I have a great recipe that you can share with your loved ones. Tonight we're going to make crispy Parmesan pork chops, but we're gonna make it two different ways. We're gonna make it keto friendly and we're gonna make it traditional. And for tonight's recipe, these are the ingredients we're going to use: chili powder, smoked paprika, onion powder, black pepper, salt, shredded Parmesan cheese, chicharrones, panko for the traditional way, some pork chops. In this case, we're gonna use some center cut pork loins, but you can also use the bone-in pork chops, and 2 eggs. All right, my first step is going to be to turn our chicharrones into our keto-friendly panko, and the way we're gonna do that is using our food processor. I have a very small food processor, so I'm gonna try to stuff as many chicharrones in there as I can, because ultimately we're gonna turn this into 1 cup of chicharrones. And here we go. It's going to require a lot of chicharrones.
What are you doing?
I forgot to put the blade, so I have to redo it. Next, we're gonna add our pork rind panko into a mixing bowl, and then we're gonna add our seasonings. And we're gonna use ½ teaspoon of salt, followed by 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of paprika. In this case, we're using smoked paprika. Next is ½ teaspoon of onion powder, and our last ingredient will be 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder. Mix all your ingredients very well. But this recipe will not be called a crispy Parmesan pork chops without the Parmesan. So we're going to add 1/4 cup shredded Parmesan cheese. 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. And mix all your ingredients again. And just to add a little bit more flavor, I'm going to use this powdered Parmesan cheese. I'm just gonna shake a little bit. This will be completely up to you. And mix it again. All right, part of the breading process is gonna be to get our 2 eggs cracked and beaten. All right, for the keto-friendly version of this recipe, calls between 4 to 6 pork chops. In my case, I am going to use 5. It is breading time. We're gonna take our pork chop and we're gonna give it a bath in the egg wash, followed by our panko breading recipe. Make sure you get in all sides. And once you're happy with it, we're gonna put it aside. All right, that looks pretty good. Move on to the next one. Now we're gonna repeat all our steps, but this time we're gonna use the panko for the more traditional version. There we have it, our ingredients are all mixed. Time to start breading. Alrighty, to the bath of eggs. Okay, we're gonna press it nice and firm on the panko mixture, getting all sides again. Now we're gonna warm up our air fryer at 400 degrees for 10 minutes. All right, our 10 minutes are up. Now it's time to place our pork chops. We're gonna put 3 of the traditional pork chops in here. And we're gonna place 2 of the keto-friendly ones next to them. I do. Okay, now they're gonna go back into the air fryer. And now we're going to cook them at 400 degrees. We set it for 15 minutes. And what we're gonna do is at the halfway mark, we're gonna check them and then we'll keep on cooking them. All right, halfway mark, let's take a look at it. They smell really good. I wanna take a measurement. I just wanna see where we at right now. According to these things, about 111 degrees. 111. So we're gonna put them back in for the remainder of the time. All right, our timer has expired. It's time to take a look at our dinner. Looks great. It smells amazing. Okay, we're gonna check the temperature. So at the halfway point, they were about 111 degrees. Now they are at perfect, 153 degrees.
Dad, you've done it again. Dinner smells and looks delicious.
You can change that. All right,
All
Jesse,
right.
you go first.
It's stretchy. Is that cheesy? I'm scared I got that bite.
All right, Dad.
All right,
Who's up?
let's go with Nana.
That just smell odd. Kind of just tastes like panko. Panko with pork. It's okay.
Okay.
All right, Mia, you're next.
Okay.
What do you think? You like it?
It's a little dry, but the flavor is delicious.
All right.
It's super good.
All right, I guess it's my turn to try it. So I got the Keto Friendly version. That is really good. That is really delicious. The crispiness of the chicharrones with the flavor, it has very good flavor. Now, I did forget to season my pork chops before. I forgot to put some salt and pepper. Please don't forget to do that because it's very necessary. I don't think it's missing it because the flavor of the keto panko, it's really good. But it will definitely help. You know, the salt and pepper will bring a lot of the flavor out. But this is really good. I really like it.
So, what did you guys think of Dad's crispy Parmesan pork chops?
It was really good.
You guys all liked them?
I do think the mashed cauliflower was better, but that was because that was amazing.
So, Mom made some mashed potatoes to go with it. That was mashed cauliflower. I really like those. I think they're yummy. I do kind of miss mashed potatoes because mashed potatoes are delicious, but since Daddy and I are doing the keto thing, it's easy to make mashed potatoes and they're just as good.
It's a great substitute.
Yeah, they're yummy. What did you guys think of the actual pork chops though?
They were really good.
The keto version was way better than your guys' panko version.
How do you know?
Because the keto version had pork rinds on it, which added a bacon flavor to the pork chops. That was delicious.
That was yucky.
Very tasty. Super, super good. I would be happy to have these again. In fact, there's some leftovers for tomorrow, and I'm already looking forward to lunchtime because they were delicious.
Can you like plastic wrap it for my lunch?
If I was to put it in your lunch, you would have to gnaw on it like a caveman. I thought it was a very, very successful recipe. Good job, Dad. Awesome execution. Round of applause all around. But for now, I need to send my Smartypants to bed.
Oh.
So,
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Want to make this channel strong? Share it with your friends. Now, good night.